Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm Arif, your cloud learning journey partner. So today I'm going to talk about why cloud security is set to dominate the IT job industry in the upcoming years and why I need to learn cloud security. So as we know that more and more companies are moving their IT infrastructure from on-prem to the cloud. So whenever they are making this decision, the main concern is that whether their data is secure when they're moving their so sensitive data on the cloud environment. And the person who's gonna assure that it's okay is the cloud security guy. So if you learn this particular skill set, you will do just fine in your career. If you are a new graduate and you want to start a career, cloud security is definitely the best option for now. Or if you are in different career path and you want to make a switch, then this is an excellent choice. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about why cloud security is so important into this world and why you need to learn this skill set. I'm going to share with you a complete roadmap that you can follow to become a cloud security expert. And I will also share some tips that will help you to start your learning curve and also land a job related to cloud security. So please stick to the end of this video because this video gonna be really helpful for you if you really want to start your career as a cloud security expert. Well, before starting the video, I just want to talk about myself. I'm Arif. I do have more than 9 years of experience in cloud computing and cybersecurity. I hold multiple certification in AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. Beside that, I also hold CI, SSP, and CCSP certification, which are the industry standard of cloud security certification. Well, this channel is all about cloud security, IT security, or any IT career related tips. So if you're interested in this topic, this channel is definitely for you. I'm gonna upload a tons of videos related to this topic, so please like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see my upcoming contents. So without further delay, let's explore cloud computing security. So at the very beginning of today's video, let's first focus on the cloud market size and the growth potentiality of this particular market. So if we notice this chart is saying like in US cloud computing market, the CAGR is 21.2% from 2024 to 2030. So that means it's a huge thing. If a particular sector is growing by 21.2%, that's a game-changing thing. So this is the perfect time to start your learning in cloud computing security. And if we see the other article about it, so this is a prediction like if this growth continues by 2029, which is 5 years from now, we'll have $1.44 trillion industry in cloud computing. And whenever we're talking about cloud computing, like the growth potentiality, the security is the biggest thing to think about. So just think like owner of a particular company. You have a lot of data and you are planning to move your infrastructure to the cloud, and the first thing that gonna strike your mind is whether it's secure. If because if the data is compromised, if there's a data breach, your reputation, your brand reputation, everything gonna be in trouble. So that reason you will do the migration when you are totally assured that things are all okay in the cloud environment. And how they can assure that if they're gonna hire someone who knows the cloud security ins and outs so that they can do the mapping, like their current security posture they are following, they can replicate the same thing or even better in the cloud environment, because in cloud they have a better tools to secure the data in every state of storing. So whenever we're talking about cloud, we need to know like who are the industry leader in cloud computing field, because that gonna give us a hint like how should we start our learning curve. Well, whenever we are talking about cloud, we are mainly talking about three major cloud providers, which are first Amazon Web Service, the second one is Microsoft Azure, and the third one is Google Cloud. Amazon Web Service is the industry leader in this case. So if you want to learn cloud security, my suggestion to you would be please start with Amazon Web Service, because this will give you a better exposure to all the jobs. Because once you know one cloud security, particularly the biggest one, then you can learn the other one pretty easily, because it's more like programming language. If you know C, you can easily learn C++ and other programming languages. So if you know one cloud security better, it won't take that long for you to adopt some other security, like other cloud providers. Okay, now let's talk about why cloud security matters. I can talk about it from my personal experience. When I started my career, I was working in the cloud sector, but not in the security, specific security field. I was working more for like a cloud DevOps engineer. When I started to explore this particular cloud industry, I realized that whenever I'm trying to do something or trying to deploy something, the first thing that always strikes my mind is like whether it's secure, because pretty much we are trusting a third party, the cloud provider, for our security. And if we don't know how to secure our resources, then we are really in a bad state. So for that reason, I started to learn security. I started to learn cloud security, and in a recent statistics, it's found that in cloud environment, more than 90% of cases, it is found that if there is any sort of misconfiguration and data breach, the problem always is from the users or or the organization that are using the cloud environment. So that means the person or the organization who are configuring the cloud environment from their side, because cloud security is more of a like shared responsibility. Some part are managed by the cloud providers, but maximum is managed from the users, the organizations who are using this cloud environment. So that means if we don't know what we're doing in the cloud environment, like if we're doing the guesswork, so it's very likely that we're gonna face the consequences. So we need to be very sure that what's going on. Cloud security is a thing that is involved in every state of the migration or the infrastructure deployment, or even at the very architecture level. So whenever I'm just give you a scenario. So suppose you are planning to move your IT infrastructure to the cloud. So first thing, what you're gonna do, you're gonna hire a solutions architect who gonna make sure that your current environment, current setup, it could be easily replicated in the cloud environment. So when you're gonna make this architecture, at that very moment, you need to make sure that security is considered in every services. Like whatever service you're configuring, you have to configure the security aspects of it. So the involvement of security is like every phase. So once the solution, the blueprint is done, when you are planning to do the data migration, you need to do the encryption part well. You have to make sure if the data is secure when it is at rest, if the data is secure when it is in transit. And like not only this, you also have to maintain the compliances. You have to maintain the GDPR, the SOC 2, the ISO 27001, all the compliances you need to make sure is pretty much assured, like all the controls are in place. Other than that, if for some reason, if for some misconfiguration, if it's failing to comply with that and there's a data breach, your company gonna face millions dollars of fine. So security is the key whenever people or an organization is planning to move their infrastructure to the cloud. So for that reason, this is the best sector for now if you want to start your career. I have logged into my LinkedIn profile because I want to show you the current job market of cloud security. So under the job search, I just typed cloud security, and here you can see as a result, I got like 1024 job openings right now at this moment. So there are a lot of jobs that are waiting for a perfect candidate who knows the cloud security ins and out. So I have opened a few jobs where the salary is mentioned and also the job description is pretty well. So here you can see some responsibilities and the required skill set that is required to be a cloud security expert. So I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna show you exactly what learning path you need to follow to become a cloud security engineer. So here, if you see the salary, it's like 92,000 to $171,000, and this is pretty good. so in cloud security you can make a lot of money if you know the skill set, and if you are expert in security part of cloud. And also, if I show you another job post in here, this one, this is a senior cloud security engineer. Here all the responsibilities are mentioned. So one tip from my side is like, even if you are not planning to switch your job, it's a good idea always do some search under this LinkedIn to see the job openings. Here the main thing you need to focus on the job responsibility, like what they are asking for. If you have the skill set, if something is missing from your current skill, you need to focus on that area. So this is a little hack that you can use to be always like ready to for the job, for the market. So here they have mentioned some certification, CSSP, CCSP, and also the compliances thing. And if we look into the salary, it's like $130,000 to $185,000 if you are the right candidate. And one last job description that we're gonna look into this, like cloud architect, but it focuses on the cloud security too. And the salary is base salary is $150 to $200,000. So the reason I'm showing you the salaries and the current job openings in the cloud security field is that I really want to motivate you that in that like sometimes we get a little confused, like if we put our energy to learn something new, is it really valuable? Am I really gonna get a job in this particular field? Now you have the answer, you have the motivation. You can literally see like thousands of jobs are just waiting for you. Like once you're ready with your proper skill set, you can just apply for these jobs, and trust me, you're gonna get it if you have the skills in cloud security. So after seeing all of the job openings, I'm pretty sure you all are so pumped up to learn the cloud security. So now I'm gonna share with you like a roadmap that you can follow to become a cloud security engineer. So at the very beginning when I started my journey, well, that was not smooth because I didn't have a proper roadmap. I tried everything. I read a lot of articles. I've watched a lot of videos to come up with something valuable that I can follow. But today I'm gonna share like how I did it, what strategy worked for me. Because if you have proper strategy, you can just do the same work way faster doing it by trying and failing. So the first thing, like now, if you are fully committed that you want to learn cloud security, the first thing you need to do is to learn the basic of cloud computing. Don't start with the only security part, because first you need to know what's the fundamentals, what's the backbone, what services is required, what's different terminology, like what is infrastructure service, what is software as a service, what are the deployments models, and I mean, like all the basics you need to be very clear about. Once you have a very strong basic, it will help you to understand everything very easily. So the question could be like, how can I learn the basic? Like, what platform should I use? For learning the basic, I will suggest you highly to use all the free materials of internet. So first thing you can do with, like, you can go to YouTube. You can look into a lot of free materials. Even in my channels, there are more than like 100 videos related to cloud fundamentals, related to cloud security. Please watch all of these videos. It will help you to clear all the doubts. Like it will help you to have a very solid foundation of cloud computing. So once you have it, the basics, now you're ready for the next level. The next level is to start with some cloud certification. So whenever we're talking about certification, mainly we should focus on three sort of vendors. One is Amazon Web Service, second one is Microsoft Azure, and third one is Google Cloud. And I would highly recommend you to start with Amazon Web Service. That's the one I started with. And my suggestion to you would be, don't start with the cloud security certification. Start with more generic certification like cloud solutions architect. So for that, you need to start with Amazon Web Service solutions architect associate certification. This is an excellent certification. It will help you to know all the cloud services that we need to know to build an architecture from scratch for any organization, for any project. So this is an excellent certification, Cloud Solutions Architect Associate. I have created tons of videos related to it. Please watch those videos. I'm going to add some links under the video description so that you can find those videos easily. So one thing I want to mention, that whenever you're preparing for the certification, please just don't focus on the certification, focus on the learning, because that's the real value. Because when you were hired as a cloud engineer, they expect you to do the deployment, they expect you to do create the blueprint, they expect you to secure the infrastructure. So skill set is the key if you want to really succeed in your career. And once you have the Cloud Solutions Architect certification, the next one I would highly suggest you to go for the AWS Security Specialty certification. That's the ultimate goal, guys. Because now you have the basic, you know the blueprint, you know all the services of AWS. After passing the Solutions Architect certification, now you can focus on the security like very carefully. And for security, it's always like for every particular services, you need to focus on the service, like how can I secure it. So whenever you're learning it, your mindset would be like things can get compromised and how I can prevent that. So you need to act like more of a police person in the IT field. So you have to have the mindset like yes, things can go wrong, but I should always have multiple layer of protection to protect my data. So once you have the AWS security special certification, the ultimate goal, the final stage, is to get the CCSP certification. This is the industry gold level certification in cloud security field. Once you have the certification, that pretty much summarizes like you are an expert in cloud security field. So that should be your ultimate goal. So here you have it. Now you know exactly why cloud security field gonna dominate the job market in the upcoming years. You know the growth potentiality of cloud security field, cloud field. You know the earning potentiality as a cloud security engineer. You have the roadmap like how to become a cloud security engineer. So if you guys have any question or any doubt related to this topic, please let me know under this comment section and I'm gonna reply you in a very short bit of time. Thank you so much guys for watching my videos. Our community is growing and more IT enthusiastic people are joining our community. If you want me to cover any specific topic related to IT, please also let me know in this comment section and I'm gonna cover that for you. Again, thank you guys, and if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see my upcoming videos. Well, that's all for today. Have a great and wonderful day.